Hey everybody, welcome back. So if I haven't mentioned it in previous videos, my wife loves to work with plants. As you can see, she's got our living room turned into, looks like the set of a Tarzan movie. Anyway, we've got all these lights floating around. As you can see, there's one up there. There's two under that bench. There's, I think, three over on that plant stand. And I think there's one more someplace else. Plus, we have some of these little evaporator things floating around too. And if there's one thing that it all has in common, it all runs off 5 volts USB. And the problem with that is we have all these little power bricks all over everywhere. And one thing we would both like to do is see if we can't get rid of those power bricks. So recently, a company called Leadchuang, and I'm sorry, I'm terrible with Chinese names. I really am. I'm awful. I apologize. But they reached out to me and they asked me if I'd like to test this super flat multifunction power socket, and it has USB ports on it. And I said, holy cow, yes, please send that to me. So I want to get this out of the box. I want to take a look at it, maybe put it to a little bit of a test. But you know what? I know better than to touch anything in here. So let's go out to the garage where if I break something, I'm not in trouble. Okay, so first let's get it out of the box and have a look at it. And, oh, I like that plug. Look how flat that plug is. I haven't seen one like that before. That's, boy, you'll be able to get the furniture back up against the wall really close with that. That's nice. I like that they do that. I hate the straight plugs where, you know, any furniture, because everything's behind a piece of furniture. Every power, you know, every receptacle we have is behind something. That's one of the joys of living in a small house. So we have 3 regular 110 volt outlets, 2 USB, regular, you know, USB, and 1 USB-C for a max output of 3.4 amps. And then we have a little sliding mount. I guess if you wanted to, you could mount that against the wall like that using that. That's kind of nice. And it has 2 different screw sizes. And if you don't want to do it, it slides out of the way so you can just sit it on the floor. Or, I mean, can you mount that? Cord's in my way. Can you mount that like that and then slide that over? I bet you could. I bet if you used, yeah, I bet you could. You'd have to get exactly the right size head screw, but I bet you could. Anyway, let's get some stuff out here and let's test this and see if it's really doing what it says it'll do. Okay, I've got it plugged in, and I do want to say that is a super nice plug. But I really wish it would swivel, because they always seem like they're pointing in the wrong direction to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just the luck of my draw or whatever, but sure would be nice if they'd swivel. Anyway, so here we go. There's the brand name. We're going to flip it on. What do I got to charge? I have my old tablet. This is an old Asus tablet. It is stone dead right now. The wife and I upgraded our tablets. She's got her old one hanging out by her potting table, and I thought I would put mine right there. So I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So let's charge that up. Let's plug that one. Here we got a cable right here. That one's USB. There we go. I was going to say that one's USB-C on each end. You know what? Let's use that for the tablet. And excuse me while I get in position to plug this in. There we go. A little short, but see if it's charging. And it is charging. All right, this is somebody's old Samsung. I think it's an A11 phone they gave to me when they upgraded, because I wanted a phone to try for a little experiment with, and I didn't want to use the one I carry around every day. So let's plug that one in as well. And I think it's pretty well stone dead too. There we go. And that one is charging. And here I have the battery charger and extra batteries for the camera I'm using, the DJI Osmo Action. And I know one of these is stone dead, one is about half discharged, and the other may be fully charged, I don't know. So, there we go, all three of those are charging. Phone's at 2% already. See what the tablet's doing. The tablet, tell me what it's doing. Tablet now shows a little bit of red and green at the bottom, so it's charging. All right, pretty cool. What else can we plug into it? Let's give it a test. Let's make sure we try these three too. So what do I got I can plug into it? I got some power tools over here. Will any of them reach? Let's try it. This is my drill press. Whoops. You didn't see that. Nobody saw that. What's this? This is, I think this is my belt sander. See if we can make it reach. Oh, look at this one, still has the ground plug on it. Groovy. Somebody posted on one of my videos the other day, I guess I had used the phrase for crying out loud, and somebody left a comment saying, yeah, I haven't heard that since my grandparents said it, and they're all dead. I'm thinking, okay, what's your point? That I'm old? Or that I grew up in a different part of the world than you did? Or different part of the country, anyway. Okay, all three of those are now plugged into it, even though it's sitting on its side. Batteries are still charging. Phone is still charging. Tablet is still charging. All right, let's turn some power tools on. Here comes the belt sander. Here comes the drill press. Here comes the saw. Oops, I got to get the foot pedal. Okay, I mean, that wasn't that much of a torture test, but it's nice to know that we'll run all of them at once. Everything's still charging over here. Everything is still charging. So, that's my initial test of this. I like this so much that I may actually purchase a couple of more of these, because I've got USB powered stuff all over the place too, and I love having these that have the USB chargers on them. So anyway, there you have it, guys. I like this. I think if you want something small that does all this, you might like it too. I haven't given it a long-term test yet, but you know what? That's going to start today. Anyway, this is made by Leadchuang. I wish I knew how to pronounce that, but I just don't. Anyway, there it is. I will put a link to it below. If I can get a discount code for it, I'll put that down there too. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you got something out of it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.